Well,
being how short
where
it is, I know.
say that in a different way. Can you just reformat that question?
Like, where was like I'm
Sorry.
missing this too. The ending of you coming out of that and coming back to your
Okay, a
yourself.
safe place.
Yeah.
Okay, so they probably kept me a week and a half too long. I was ready to go, but
Mhm.
there was I witnessed systemic bullying and harassment, and it wasn't just on me. I was very smart mouth and sure of myself. I'm always sure of myself. There's nothing wrong with knowing that that you're a good person. There's nothing wrong with that form of the ego where, or even is that the death of the ego where you just know that I'm not better than, right? Okay, let me take this in another direction. I'm not better than anyone. Everyone's on my level, but the top level, there's nothing wrong with being there, is there? So my journey out was delayed by a week and a half, as I said, because they tested me. They tested me, and I put in a letter of complaint about that hospital, Wyong Mental Ward in Australia. F you, and we'll keep it clean for the radio show. Um, yeah, shoot me another one, man.
So the day you got out, what was it like the day that you actually got released?
Well, I got a carton of beer, and for those in America, that's 24 beers. We call it a slab, and I carried it out on my shoulder, triumphantly, I might add. I had like 9 beers and my medication that night, so that was interesting. A lot of tobacco was smoked, and right now, as we speak, I've got a cigar in hand. I'm just kicking back, and yeah, that was a good day. That was a good day.
Yeah, I bet. So do you have any plans now that you're out? Anything that you want to get up to?
Well, I'm sticking around on this round table. That's for damn sure. This is the best place I've ever found. Again, big ups to the YouTube, the BitChute, Twitter, or whatever format you find this on. Get in here, guys. This is where it's at. Oh, yeah, I'm
The
telling you.
realest thing you've ever heard, for sure.
Nice.
Um, so let's bring us back. Well, okay, how about this? I want to know your opinion on the healthcare system itself. So, what do you think now, having been in the psych ward? What do you feel like America could do better, and what is it doing wrong with their hospital
Well,
system?
Fauci needs to quit, and it's the 3 letters FKD come to mind. The whole thing's a scam. COVID is an excuse to start a war with the CCP. Um, we are warriors, all of us in this great server, this Discord, and this event horizon is coming. It's we're gonna we're gonna win. We're triumphant. I can project into the future, and I can already see the end result. This world domination, this NWA, all that science, it's coming down, and we're pulling it down. I'm sorry, but the deal is done, and you lost. Anything further?
So, can you talk more about what you just said about projecting into the future?
Well, we can all do it, okay, because we are aspects of the one, and the one is the creator. The creator is God, and there's every flavor in these religions and so on and so forth, but the oneness is the one creator. And the creator, you are that, we are that, we're all that. I'm all that, I know that, and I give that to you as a gift. Use it or lose it. The time is now. Oh, let's do this.
Wow. Do you have anything more to say about what you just said specifically? Since I don't think we're going to be able to retouch on that.
Well, anyone can shoot. Let's take a few questions at the end, because I hope that there's some listeners in the audio podcast that have a few questions. Um, let me just. I'm going to take a toke on this little cigar, and I'll try and get inspired. Okay.
Sure. I mean, you could take us for reference for what you could bring us to. You could talk about some times in the hospital. You could talk about the things you were thinking. It would be interesting if you talked about overcoming some delusions. So like you said, you
Okay.
thought you were an archangel, right? So what was it like when you actually like realized that
How,
that was sort of false, and what's it like now?
Thankfully, I had a mentor figure. I reached out. I had a mentor figure. I'm not going to name names, but I said, brother, can you just help me process this? He'll tell this is true if anyone wants to follow up, but you don't need to. I don't deal in lies and falsities. I deal in truth. Truths are time immemorial. You know, if you stand firm in your truth, you can't go wrong. Those who juggle lies, you know, we've all seen those jugglers. The balls have to fall down eventually. You can't carry those lies. If you stand firm in your truth, right, you can't fail because if you know you should have a link back to that true moment when you spoke your truth, right? Oh, where can like let's take me further.
So what is it like now looking back at the state you were in versus the state
Okay.
you're in now?
Well, okay. Just let me give that a second. The state I was in was unhealthy, and you know where I'm at now is in a much better place. You know, those words of wisdom from my friend S. um, you know, they were gold, and I'll treasure those words, and I won't forget. This is my brother.